I'm Bonnie Barczykowski, CEO for Girl Scouts of the USA. Growing up, my mom did not go to high school. So when she finished 8th grade, she was the oldest of 7 children growing up on a farm, and it was natural you went to work and your paycheck actually helped to support and fund the family farm. But my father really had my mom do everything on the financial side. And I look back and think, wow, because he sadly died of cancer at the young age of 52, and my mom was left a widow. So I watched this woman who did not have a high school education, went back for a GED. She's 88 today, and she has always had that part-time and then the necessity of a full-time job to be able to have been independent the rest of her life. And so I learned a lot from that and what it actually meant to be able to have a life that she then chose, never to remarry, never to be in a relationship, but that she was able to do that, which many would have thought was not possible. So now to even hear her reflect back on how much things changed from when they got married in 1964 to even when he passed away, and how the world was actually in a much better place for women to be able to be independent than had she lost him any earlier in life. I'm older today than when she lost my father. And I just realized how different my life has been than hers. And I had a twin sister. We were the first two in our family that went to college. I was in only a couple of months and realized that college wasn't for me. I'd watch my parents both work these, part-time and full-time job. And I'm like, I'm just going to go work full-time. And then at some point in my life, if I decide to come back, I will. And I was doing my work study, and this woman, I still remember her name, Dr. Randy Kapp, caught wind that I was not going to come back after the holiday break. And she asked me if I just had 5 minutes, she wanted to talk to me. And I still remember I went into her office and she said, "A little bird told me you're not going to come back in January." And I said, "No, I've decided this isn't for me." And she's like, "Do me a favor. I see you're already registered. Just come back till May. Just come back. I truly believe that you'll have one or two decisions. You'll either decide and affirm that this is not for you, but you'll always know you gave it a full year. Or you may find that it is for you, and you'll be grateful you gave it the full year." That woman was brilliant. By that spring, I was so involved. All these things had started to come together. I constantly look back and think she took 5 minutes that changed the complete trajectory of my life, including my ability to be financially independent, because of what I went and did from that moment. So I always challenge our young Girl Scouts. I shared that story so many times. I'm like, as important it was that she created a moment in time, I challenge all of us to make sure we're creating those moments for others as well. I remember graduating college and getting my first job, that $9,000 a year as a teacher. And I remember my dad saying, "You can come back home. We'd be happy if you want to live here as you embark on your first year teaching. You could save money, come back under our roof." And I remember going, "Dad, I got this. I got this." And I'm not going to say it was easy, but I remember that was a declaration. I learned more by that going out and doing that year than I could have learned any other way. Because of my role, I get to see what happens when people don't have financial independence and what that can sometimes mean. And it's why I'm so passionate about making sure, again, that choice, that I can be financially independent. And it doesn't mean that I'm not with others, with family, with friends, with a partner, but the ability to make that choice, and that it's truly a choice, makes all the difference in the world.